Happy Friday and happy World Emoji Day. Celebrated since 2014, this pop culture holiday was chosen because July 17th is the date shown on Apple's calendar emoji. Now, I still remember going to Walmart with my grandmother, who at the time was in her mid-90s. And as we walked past the children's hats, she saw one that was shaped like the famous poop emoji. Grandma looked at it and said, "Oh, how cute. It's a chocolate ice cream hat." I thought to myself, you go, Grandma, we'll stay with that. And you know, I miss my grandma, who passed away 10 years ago next month at the age of 99. Grandma never wanted to be 100 because she said, 100's old. I miss you, Grandma. Today is also the 71st anniversary of the opening of Disneyland. Now, I'm nostalgic and old, and I must admit that I like Disneyland better than Disney World. It's so much cozier, and I was actually able to visit every open attraction at Disneyland in a single day. Couldn't do that at Disney World. And who still remembers the tickets? That e-ticket was a treasure, and nothing like today's e-tickets. And today is also the last day of our 2026 Vacation Bible School. Congratulations to Grace Foy and her incredible team of 90 student volunteers. What an incredible job they have done this week. Now, at a volunteer gathering on Wednesday, one of the competitions that we engaged in pitted 4 teams against one another, racing to finish a 100-piece jigsaw puzzle. When I said go, no one knew exactly what was going on, but they all dove in, and it was quite an intense battle. Without God's Word to give us some direction and some purpose, most of our experiences in this life also make no sense whatsoever. But with God's Word, and when we understand what our goal is, we can decipher our experiences. Now, pastor and author Mark Batterson shares in his book, If, that few things are more comforting or more exhilarating than knowing that God is the one putting together the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle of our lives. And it was a London cartographer, John Spilsbury, who is credited with commercializing jigsaw puzzles sometimes around 1760. During the Great Depression, they were popularized in America as a cheap form of entertainment. And puzzles come in all shapes and sizes, including the latest and greatest 3D spherical jigsaws. But the method of assembly has not changed. It requires the fitting together of oddly shaped interlocking pieces. And the key is the picture on the top of the box. Without it, you're lost. And that's why many of us feel helpless and hopeless at times, because the pieces of our lives don't seem to fit together, and we can't see God's vision for the whole. Few have suffered more than the Apostle Paul, yet he wrote in 2 Corinthians 4, verses 16 to 18, "So we do not lose heart. Though our outer self is wasting away, our inner self is being renewed day by day. For this light momentary affliction is preparing us for an eternal weight of glory beyond all comprehension, as we look not to the things that are seen, but to the things that are unseen. For the things that are seen are transient, but the things that are unseen are eternal." And Batterson concludes that, yes, bad things do happen to good people, but God has promised to recycle it, redeem it, and use it for our good and His glory. And that's good news, worthy of a big smiley face on this World Emoji Day. And this Sunday, we invite you to be a part of a very special Sunday here at the Village Church. It's Christmas in July as we kick off a new season of Operation Christmas Child. It's also VBS Celebration Sunday as we hear from Grace and some of the 200 children that have been a part of VBS this week. And following Pastor Todd's message on Psalm 51, "Create in me a clean heart," is over, all are invited to stay and join us for a post-VBS picnic with burgers, hot dogs, and chips after the service. I hope that you will join us beginning this Sunday morning at 9:55 a.m. And if you are traveling this weekend, like many of our VBS team members who will need a vacation after this week is over, remember that you can join us for worship anytime on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel, The Village Church at World Golf Village, or on our website at wgv.church. Have a great weekend. Watch the World Cup final on a Spanish-speaking station. I can tell you, it's a lot more fun. And remember, God is putting the pieces together. And if you're like me, I can't wait to see what it looks like when he's finished. I'll see you soon, if not this weekend, right back here on Monday with more from the Word for You today. Have a blessed day.